Today is Tuesday, September 27th. The year is 2022. So anyway, I posted this video yesterday of a young woman who's married, living here in Atlanta, homeless in a hotel. She's moving from hotel to hotel with her kids. And she's bringing in another kid. She's about to have another baby, brother. She's married, she has a husband, they have a they're asking for donations. They have a, what do you call that? You're asking for all these damn donations. I can't even think. They're asking people to, donate money to them and help them financially survive. She was very religious, God, Jesus, the whole 9 yards, all this fucking bullshit. But of course, she's homeless. She's living in a hotel. That particular video came from a channel where a guy does all these street interviews, and he interviews all these homeless people. And if you ever watched any of those potential videos, you notice something immediately. You got a lot of mentally ill people on the streets of Atlanta who probably should be on medication or some form of treatment. There's something really wrong here when you have this many. Every video I've watched on that channel, Atlanta Street Interviews, where he talks to these homeless people, every video I've seen, there's something off mentally about these individuals. They're not normal people, which is possibly why they all end up homeless, with a whole bunch of kids in tow, out on the streets trying to survive because something's not right to begin with these people. Anyway, I have a friend of mine who works for the Atlanta public school system. He's a psychiatrist here in Georgia, in Atlanta. And his job is to meet with parents to discuss their kids after evaluating their children, decide if they need to be on medication for all various whatever they're going through. He said these parents do not want their children to be medicated. Although the kids are out of control in the classrooms, there's so much stuff going on with these kids, yet the parents just, I've eaten some nuts all over the place. The parents just don't want these kids to be medicated. They don't want the medicine for whatever reasons they come up with. So, I can imagine as these kids grow up and become adults, that these problems that started as a child, which never dealt with medication or therapy or anything for that matter, and they don't go away. It just gets worse. So as the situation gets worse, these people start to have children. They go out into the world. It's just, and the whole time they waiting on Jesus and angels and all this other bullshit to come and save their stupid asses. Those videos that I've seen of these homeless people in Atlanta it's rough to watch. Because something's really off with these people. They always end up having some type of religious undertones. They're very religious. They just love God and Jesus and all this. See, like me, I'm not religious. I ain't got time for no God and Jesus bullshit, because I know that's not going to pay these bills over here. Me sitting right here waiting for God and Jesus to come and pay these bills ain't going to fucking happen. I'd be homeless on the streets. Fuck that shit. I've been in Atlanta for 30 years, and I've had all kinds of stuff happen in my life, from injuries to jail to all kinds of stuff, but I've never financially been in a position where I was homeless. Oh, God, I'm homeless on the street. I have no place to go. Never. Ever. Which lets me know, and I've been through quite a bit of stuff. So this lets me know right off the rip, something's wrong when you got this many homeless people on these streets of Atlanta. Homeless by choice in many instances, because I'm sure they can find somewhere somebody will welcome them into their home. Come on in, especially if you got kids. But this level of mental illness in our communities, in the black community, we're not dealing with it. We're not dealing with them as children. We're not dealing with them when they're suffering from this as their kids, as their adults. It's not being dealt with. And we just keep ignoring it or pretending. Because you all could not have watched that video yesterday I posted of that young lady. And I understood something's off about her. She seemed mentally something was not right with her. Now, some of you all get offended when I bring up religious beliefs, in that falls into the realm of mental illness, but it's true. You're believing in something that you can't see, touch, talk to, or nothing. I had a conversation with God, and you need to be in a mental health ward under heavy sedation if you having conversations with God, and He's telling you to move your family to Atlanta, Georgia, and live in a hotel while y'all suffer and starve. And I don't think I want to be listening to some voice in my head telling me to do something that's going to actually put me in a particular dangerous situation for me and my family and my kids. I don't think I'm going to listen to that bullshit at all. In fact, I'm going to run up to the psychiatrist real quick and say, okay, I need some medication because God is telling me certain things. And he'd probably be like, God is telling you to do what? Here, take these pills. Let's get rid of that God syndrome. But I know a lot of you all are so religious, you don't even realize that you are suffering from a form of mental illness. You don't see it. You all think this bullshit is real. God, Jesus, Muhammad, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, they're all fake religions. They're all false. None of them are real. None of them. They're all fake. All of them. Kind of hard to accept her. I know some of y'all blood boil. How dare he talk about my Lord and Savior? Get him on the phone. You won't get him on the phone. But something's awfully wrong. Excuse me. Ooh. I need a little afternoon nap. I guess after I finish this video, I'm going to lay down, take a little nap before I run off to the gym and get my little exercise in for the day. Yeah, I thought that video was very sad. All those videos on that channel, what was the name of that damn channel? That channel has some... If you ever watch those videos, you all need to watch that channel. Atlanta Street Interviews is what it's called. Atlanta Street Interviews. The guy never shows his face that I know of, but he interviews people on the streets of Atlanta. Most of these people are homeless. I don't know. It's just weird watching this stuff. Very odd. I don't know if all the videos this guy does is about homeless people. I'm not too sure. I don't know.
I guess what I'm trying to figure.
Just makes you wonder. Yeah, pretty much all these people are homeless. What I could see in this video, they all homeless. They ain't no place to go. But there's a running theme on that channel, Atlanta Street Interviews: mental illness, insanity, need to be medicated and take medications to get back to normal if they ever had a normal life any damn way. But as I was saying earlier, that friend of mine who's a psychiatrist or psychotherapist or whatever you want to call him, who works for Atlanta Public Schools, who meets with these parents and tries to get these parents to put their children on medication. These children are terrorizing the school system. And in many instances, it's a matter of time before they end up in jail or arrested for some serious crime, and then they're gone. They're gone bye-bye. I mean, if I had a child and a school psychiatrist came in and said, hey, this child suffers from attention deficit disorder or is bipolar or whatever mental illness they're going through, and they want to recommend some medication and treatment, I think I would try that versus just letting my child run buck wild through the school system, not learning anything, not learning nothing, terrorizing the classrooms and the teachers. It just makes you wonder. Anyway, I just wanted to do a short little video about the video from yesterday, because I thought that video was kind of... To watch that young lady, 2 children already here, a third on the way. One of the babies is only about 1 year old. Yeah, but I guess, a married couple's gonna have sex. I get that. But there's no other. I don't know. Bringing all these kids in the world and you home and a homeless shelter. I don't make it make sense. And it was video after video after video of these people, these women on that channel trying to explain why they continue to have children, although they are poor and damn and homeless. Why are you still having children? And they come up with every reason why they're gonna have all these kids, and I don't know, it's kind of crazy, man. But as I said, it's gonna be a short little video. I just wanted to quickly, briefly talk about this crazy mess of that Atlanta Street Interviews channel. I need to watch that channel. And I'll be back to talk about some other stuff later on. But today is Tuesday, September 27th. The year is 2022. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all later.